Identify as a female.
I am a guy, a man, a man.
I would say I mostly prefer to men, male, but I really don't give a fuck about.
That's an interesting question because I also have to, I also have to keep in mind the way I present myself. So although I may identify as a female, cisgender female, a lot of people um, can or have misgendered me because I could look like a boy sometimes or like a man.
I think I receive a lot of privilege because of being a guy, and I think it's very obvious. Like most of my privilege is because I'm a guy.
Right. So do you think that goes away when you do feminine things? Or do you think that society thinks less of you in any way?
I think it doesn't all go away, but part of it does. Like, the fact that I'm not viewed as manly anymore puts me like in a situation of danger, which would never amount to that of a like female.
Right.
But like it still takes some of the privilege away.
I definitely think so. I think for that question, I think about when I've been to frat parties, and I've heard this from other girls who are very feminine, how like guys like hawk on them and like keep like wanting to talk to them and stuff like that. Even when they've dismissed them,
Right.
that has never happened to me. I've got hit on by men, but like no one has ever like insisted themselves on me, and I think it's because of the way I present myself.
So in front of my family, I don't really dress as androgynous as I do here. Out of simply because I just don't feel like dealing with their bullshit.
Coming from a country where it's still very dangerous to be a woman, like, thus presenting more female in any way is very dangerous. So I'm very aware when I go back home what I can and can't do, and why I can or can't do it.
I guess I got gay bashed in the one train in New York City this past summer. I was just talking to my friend who's also like queer. You know, we're just having a good time, chatting, living life, and this Russian woman just attacking us for no reason. But
Yeah, I think it's also because I was raised in a society where men who are presenting more female characteristics are unsafe. Like, you will get jumped, if not murdered. So when I walk back home alone here, and for example, I see a guy walking up, I'm like, or two guys, I'm like, first of all, I can't fight. Because, like, I mean, I could, but, like, I won't win. So I just feel unsafe that they will do something, like jump me or some shit.
Probably wouldn't dress the way I would.
hell yeah! Oh my god!
Do you think that's because of your
Oh, my
gender
keys.
identity?
Yeah.
Do you alter the way you present
Yes.
based on varying situations?
Yes. And it comes in handy, too, because we've definitely almost gotten our ass beat.
Yeah.
And I looked straight as it can be. And also, I have this thing where when I feel societal pressure, I can deepen my voice a lot.
Right.
Like, a lot deeper than what it is right now.
I would hold one of my keys between my fingers when I walk home from like the subway.
Because I've definitely gone to some queer parties, and I always bring like a jacket that's bigger, and my shoes are usually are pretty masculine shoes, regardless of simply because I don't have a lot of feminine shoes. So like I can always put my jacket over what I have on,
Right.
and it might somehow I kind of subconsciously in my head always have like a bell outfit. Like my real outfit might be like a crop top, but like there's a leather jacket over it.
Okay.
So like that can zip up and it just look like I'm wearing a leather jacket.
So you think you were taught that growing up, that you had to be afraid walking alone?
Not that we have to be afraid, but that we had to protect ourselves and like to be very vigilant and to look over our shoulders and unfortunately not stay out late or which is bullshit. Can I curse in this?
Yeah.
Okay, which is bullshit because my brother was never taught that.
Code switching is a part of my daily life. So like, you know, I do it with my culture, just being black in general, and predominantly white spaces. I code switch, like being gay and predominantly straight spaces.
Right.
Most times I don't really code switch with that because I could give less than two fucks because like I
Me
said,
too.
I still look mean as fuck
Right.
regardless. Yes, it's just in general from being black. Yes.
Well, yeah, it's a race.
So, but when I'm more masculine dressing, even more so.
Yeah, guys. So like, some of my friends who are more masculine, like presenting or like just like to act more masculine, will open doors for me and like do like certain favors for me. Kind of pisses me off sometimes, but it just happens.
I think doors get hold open for me because majority of the time they know I'm a female, so they're trying to be courteous or whatever, or they're just trying to be a nice person. But I think sometimes, especially men, they don't hold doors for me because of the way I present. I'm not very feminine presenting, so they may not want to hold the door for me. I don't know.
When I present more feminine, they move away, but that is because I'm a man. So they see me as they either when they don't move away, it's to prove like I am more than you, but when they do move away, it's because they're uncomfortable.
No, I go to any bathroom. I don't care. I go to a men's bathroom if it's closer. I say hi to men in the bathroom. But I'm waiting for the day to get like reprimanded or be yelled at.
I just usually always go towards an all-gender bathroom or a male-identifying bathroom because, I just realized that if I put myself in a scenario where I'm going to pop off on someone, like, I should minimize that. Because if I go in one of these girls' bathrooms...
But that's a possibility.
Yeah. If I go in one of these girls' bathrooms and they say something to me, then I'm on the front of campus times for cussing out someone in a girls' bathroom.
Yeah. I mean, it also comes back home. Like, if you are alone, and like, I remember even like in middle school, like people would call people who are more feminine looking to the bathroom with the sole purpose of being alone. So like maybe that was ingrained in my brain where I was like, if I look a certain way, I'm probably gonna get beat up too.
If I look masculine presenting one day and then I walk into the bathroom, I don't think about it. But if I have my bra, makeup done or something, a little self-conscious of like, oh my god, I'm in a bathroom with a man who may think it's weird.
I think when I present less masculine, my voice is not heard as much, but I will make it will be heard.
Yes, because I'm going to make my voice heard.
Yes. But I'm not sure how that'll feel or be when I leave this university. I feel like here we're very liberal and like we all want to hear each other's voices. Or like hear what we have to say. But maybe in a work setting, if I don't feel that way, I feel like I not demand my voice to be heard, but like I make sure it'd be heard.
I feel like if you're already dressing androgynously, you already have taken the bold step to be seen, so you may as well be heard too.
See, so you feel like
But yes, I do experience privilege because
for being more male presenting
in
certain situations. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I received the privilege of being able to experiment more with my clothing, like express more of my creative side through my like I can paint my nails, I can be like try something new without being judged. But other than that, I don't see it.
So a masculine black man
is a lot more threatening than if I was a lot more feminine.
Yeah, so like I was saying in frat parties, I've never been like fathered or physically assaulted or like sexually harassed or sexually assaulted in frat parties. I think it's because of how I present and like I don't know if it's either. I think it's a combination of things of like either men don't find me attractive to like harass or like bother, or they know not to fuck with me.
I think I subconsciously threaten some more masculine people if I dress more feminine too, because like I'm threatening their masculinity by being just in proximity of them, or them having to acknowledge my existence. Like,
No, I don't think so.
that shit would be fire as fuck. I feel like if everyone's androgynous, that means everyone's minding their damn business. So like,
100%.
therefore, the patriarchy will probably crumble. I thought about this morning.
I think a more androgynous society will arise, but I don't think that like everyone would be androgynous, because then something else would come up and like try to like go against it.
I think it could be possible. I don't think it'd happen because there's people who just want to be the
To either binary.
or like they feel comfortable just being how they were born to be.
There's always gonna be masculine, very masculine men, very masculine females, and masculine non binary people, and then there's gonna be like all sides. I think.
So
I think there would be some benefits towards it, but at the end of the day, I don't think. I think that like individuality shines through, like even like very masculine presenting. Like for example, if you have a girl who's very masculine presenting, that brings a certain like diversity, and this like you would be erasing like this whole part of like the butch aesthetic and like the femme aesthetic for like certain, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think there would be some benefits, but I think there's more benefits to having like diversity.
I mean,
I just don't like the idea of like a homogeneous society. Like I want all of us to be different, but like there's groups of us everywhere. So I don't want everyone to look like me, for example.
Like a guy dressing more in a feminine way will be able to present more, but like a woman dressing more from a like masculine presenting is expressing. So I don't think like if we just eliminate both sides, like then how would you know what I mean?
Right.
Because to a certain point we are expressing like I'm expressing how I want to look, but I'm also expressing kind of this like rejection of like fuck this mind, like I don't want to be in it, you know? Yes, always. People always tell me like I wear like a choker or something, and some people I think feel obligated to make me like know that it looks good, but then some people are like, oh, that looks gay, and like when I use
gay
the
as
word,
in feminine.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
When I use gay, I'm like, yes, that looks gay,
Right.
but people use that as lame, or like they're like, oh, that's too much. You shouldn't do that. Like when I paint my nails, people sometimes are like, why do you even do it? Like it looks bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't do that because you're a guy. Back home, I would never do it.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, because I don't want my ass handed to me. You know. So yeah, I do feel pressure too. Less so here, but still pressure when people look at me a certain way. Even like at dining halls, like if I'm sitting down and I'm wearing like certain thing, I feel like the eyes.
I don't feel much of a pressure as I did in high school. And I think coming to college, I had more freedom to express myself the way I wanted to be. I don't really feel pressured at all.
I would say yes. I would say, like, even though I would love to say no, but subconsciously yes, I still do subscribe to a gender binary, and I think a lot of it is because I am going to be an international relations major. I will be in particular situations where I will have to, because like
That's just how the world is.
exactly, like there are just you can't like I wrote about this in some of my essays. Like even if I go to some countries that have like anti-sexual homosexuality laws, like it would be equally as wrong for me to say this part of your culture is deeply flawed if I'm not a part of that culture.
Like when I wear a choker and like a bright sweater with like my painted nails and like a hat, that I look more like people don't know if like oh, like what are like his pronouns or something, and I see like how they're like just like dressed a one way, like, so I can know.